Toxic chemicals can negatively affect your thyroid function. Today, I'm going to show you some toxic chemicals that may be hiding in your kitchen and affecting your thyroid function that you can ditch and switch to better alternatives to help your thyroid to function better. And that means less symptoms. I'm Melodye Reynolds, founder of MelodyeReynolds.com. I'm a thyroid health coach and advocate, and this is my channel. Struggling with hypothyroidism and Hashimotos for 4 years and gaining 69 pounds, I've been able to reverse my symptoms and lose 40 of those pounds so far. If you're looking for ways that you can get the same kind of results, then you're in the right place. Here on my channel, I share simple diet and lifestyle tips for how to get rid of those nasty symptoms. To make sure that you never miss any of the tips that I share here, be sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you never miss when I upload on Thyroid Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would also love it too if you would come hang out on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. I'm there on the daily. I provide a lot of tips that way as well. You can find links to each of those in the description below this video, along with lots of other resources I always provide for you, so always be sure to check the description in each of my videos. After years of struggling with hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's symptoms, I was looking for answers, and that means I did a lot of research. Along the way, I discovered that there was a huge connection between toxic chemicals and thyroid function. There's a couple different ways that toxic chemicals can affect your thyroid. Number one, they can affect your thyroid directly. There are lots of cleaning products and different beauty products and cleaners that have things in them called xenoestrogens, which are endocrine disruptors, meaning they mess up all of your hormones, including your thyroid hormones. Number two, the second way is that toxic chemicals can really affect your liver, and then that affects your thyroid. Your thyroid hormones are converted in your liver. So your T4, which is your inactive thyroid hormone, gets converted to your T3, which is your active thyroid hormone. That's the hormone that makes you feel really good, helps you lose weight, keep your hair, have energy. That all happens in your liver. And if that doesn't happen, you're going to have a lot of symptoms. When you're exposed to a lot of toxic chemicals, what happens is those start to really slow down your liver, and then your thyroid hormones don't convert as well. Now, our livers are able to filter out some toxic chemicals. That's what its job is. It's our filter. But when it's bombarded with lots of them, as in the typical house, because within your household, you're going to have toxic chemicals hiding in your cleaners, in your personal care products, so your deodorant, your shampoo, your skincare, your makeup, all of that kind of stuff is going to have toxic chemicals in it. Your liver then starts to get bogged down and unable to filter all of that out, and that decreases your thyroid function, and it causes a whole lot of other issues as well. So I'm starting a series here on YouTube where I'm going to walk you through the toxic chemicals that are in your home and give you some ideas for better alternatives to at least get you started looking at that kind of stuff, because it's important that you start understanding what's in your products. And you're living in a great time because there are a lot of great alternatives out there for you. You just got to really do your research and make sure they're not greenwashed, because a lot of products will make you think that they're a better choice, that they're healthier, less toxic, because they have beautiful labeling and wording. But when you start reading the ingredients, you'll see that's not the case. So I'm going to be your guide and help you through some of that to get you looking at your products and understanding what kinds of things to get out of your home. Today, we're going to start with some hidden things that you might not realize are in your kitchen that could be affecting your thyroid function. So let's head on over to my kitchen now. Looking at in our kitchens to getting rid of is any kind of plastic. If you're storing your food in plastic containers or drinking from plastic water bottles, let's stop that now and let me show you Just some easy ways to store your food, and I will have links to everything in the description below. So behind me on my shelf I have easy access to all of my dishes, which I love. So we have all kinds of glass containers for storing our food. And these make it nice because you can see what's in them. They're completely glass, other than the lids, and I'll show you the lids. I have some that are just the snap-on kinds of lids, but I also have these, which are really nice because they lock in place. And then they also have the vents on the top that can open up. They're not expensive at all, and that way you're removing all of the plastic from your kitchen. You want to get rid of plastic because plastic has a lot of toxins that will leach into whatever you're eating, whatever you're drinking, and then that's going to get into your body. You're putting it directly in there. That's especially true if you heat something up in a plastic dish, or like if you have a water bottle that gets hot outside and you drink out of that. There's going to be a lot of issues with that. And a lot of times water bottles get hot in transport, especially in the summertime. So that's something we want to avoid too. But these are great. They come in all different sizes. So you can find a size to store whatever you need. And it's easy cleanup. You just stick them in the dishwasher. I also like to use ball jars to store food in, or any kind of salad dressings that we may make, because we make our own. I usually use vinegar, oil and vinegar, so I just like to store some of this and shake it up. So ball jars are awesome. You can put salads in here, you can put all kinds of food in your soups, and you can get the lids that just go on there, and that's an easy cleanup also. A lot of people have ball jars sitting around, they don't know what to do with them. They're great for storing your food, and they come in a variety of sizes, so you can meet every need you have. Now I'm going to talk to you in just a second about something to add to your kitchen to make your water filtered, because we're going to talk about why it's important to filter certain things out of your water. But while I'm showing you storage options, or options to drink your water out of, this is what we drink our water out of. We have Yeti cups. These stainless steel cups are great. They keep it cold if you like to drink cold water. Or we actually reuse GT kombucha bottles. We make our own kombucha, but it's great. It makes a great water bottle, so we pack these with us everywhere. That way, we're not drinking our water out of any plastic containers. Okay, so behind me over here, you're going to see right here, that's a Berkey water filter, and I'll give you a close-up view of that in just a second. But a Berkey water filter is important to use because it will filter out any kind of fluoride or chlorine that's in your water. Fluoride and chlorine are toxic to your thyroid, and it's in a lot of, if you're drinking water straight from your tap, and even some of the bottled waters you can buy can contain that. So a Berkey water filtration system, number one, it saves us a ton of money. We used to buy all kinds of bottled water, 2 or 3 cases every week, because we drink a lot of water, and we were drinking out of those plastic water bottles. So we don't have to pack that water around anymore, which is nice, because when you're trying to get all of your groceries and you got a cart full of water too, it can be a lot to deal with. So the Berkey water filter saves us money. We're not buying bottled water. We're not carting it around with us, putting it in the car. You know, it's a lot to lift. It's a lot to deal with. And you're removing any toxins from your water that are going to affect your thyroid function. It's so important to remove that fluoride and chlorine. And I'm going to talk later in the series about making sure your toothpaste doesn't have fluoride in it either. Even though you may think you need it for your teeth, you don't. It actually does a lot of damage to your thyroid. So we definitely don't want to be getting that in our water that we're drinking. And I will say that the water tastes really good, and I'm very picky about how my water tastes. I have really enjoyed the Berkey water filter. I feel like I can drink a lot of water because I like the taste of it. So let me show you what the Berkey water filter looks like up close. Making sure you store all of your baking supplies in glass as well. I have all kinds of different little jars that I have gotten on Amazon. I'll just link those for you, and those cute little labels, so they don't have to look ugly. They can be really cute. Those cute little labels up there on everything keeps you organized, but then you don't have any of your baking supplies just sitting in toxic plastic. We don't want to do that either. So that's another option for you. And last of all, I'll move to this side of the kitchen to show you my pans. So I use cast iron. Your pots and pans, especially if you have that non-stick stuff, that can flake off and get into your food over time, and that causes a lot of toxins to get into your body. So we want to move away from non-stick. You want to stick with stainless steel, or I really love cast iron. There's a reason that that's been used for years and years and years. It's a reason it's a favorite by a lot of people that cook a lot. So we have a nice collection we have built up of cast iron pans. I will link those below for you, but make sure you're getting those pans out of your kitchen because you don't want that stuff getting into your body. If you would like more help with ditching and switching, knowing exactly what to ditch, what to switch, where toxic chemicals are lurking in your home, what are the best brands to get that aren't greenwashed, that aren't just selling you some pretty packaging and telling you that they're better for you, but actually still giving you a lot of toxins. If you want somebody to walk you through room by room how to really assess your home and ditch and switch that over on a budget, one product at a time, or you would like help with any of the things that I talk about with reversing your hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's symptoms, like what supplements to take, what kind of diet you should do, what kind of exercise you should do, how to test your thyroid, then take a look at the link below. Check out my group coaching program that is currently open. If it's not open, you will see a wait list that you can join. But as the filming of this video, the group is open. You can join that, and I'm walking you through step by step, giving you a blueprint of what to do to reverse your hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's symptoms, just like I did. My clients are very happy and are getting a lot of results, and so I would love for you to join that so that you can get your life back from this disease, just like I have and just like my group coaching members are doing right now. Plus, you get an amazing group to do it with you. So you'll get all the support you need, which is really important when you start making big changes in your life. You need the support of other people who are doing the same thing, because we don't always have that in our homes or in our friend circles. So not only do you get the blueprint and the step-by-step of what to do, but you get a community of people doing it with you. So be sure to click the link below for that. Your next step is going to be to check out what's here on the screen. If you see my face floating around, again, be sure to go ahead and click that and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell. Be sure to like and share this video with your friends. And you're going to see a couple of videos in a playlist there. Go ahead and check those out. I think those will be very helpful for you. Until next Thyroid Thursday, I'll see you soon.